Deviled eggs. Oh, don't mind if I do. I've got the terrible farts. I have the terrible... Have you started recording now? Have you? Oh, look, he's doing a little look. He's doing a little look like he has. Have you?
I refuse to join this podcast until you fucking step in line and behave yourself.
What do I need to do to behave myself?
Be a human being right out the gate before you go all wibbly-wobbly brain bong, all right? I just want a bit of normal from you.
Okay, then.
Just be a man. Be
An honest man.
Be an honest man with a real name. Be an honest man with a real name and just give me Eli. Just give me Eli. That's all I want right now. I don't want Captain Flap from the planets. I don't want Egyptian Pete. I don't want Alistair Ding Dong. I don't want any of those fucking characters.
You've literally said Bing Bong and Ding Dong
I know.
already.
I've let myself down.
You so have.
It's funny how I quickly come up against the wall with my imagination when it comes to names. Challenge me.
Come up with a name. This name is the name of someone who works in a newsagent in 1974.
Gary Thatcher.
That works for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. All right, yeah. You want the sun? You want the sun, son? I'll give you the sun,
Do you
son.
want the-
Look in the mirror, son. Do you want to see the sun, son? Do you want the copy of the sun? Page 3, mate. Ooh, page 3 in the sun. Only in the sun. You all right, son? How about that, Gary Thatcher? Racist corner shop man.
Great.
Yeah?
Great, Paul. I'm not...
Give me another character to get a name to. I'm enjoying this.
Okay. How about someone who delivers millet in the 80s to health food stores?
Philippa Seed.
See, millet and seed. You've fallen
That's
down
what I
a trap.
thought I'd do, though. All
Come
right,
on, give me a go.
Philippa Fingerbash. What's wrong with that?
There's so much wrong with that.
Don't know what that was.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was awful. I don't know what that was. I'll give you one. All right,
You
okay.
put that thing into a bag,
All right,
though.
yeah.
Fucking muffle it.
Muffle it. Yeah.
Dead.
Done.
It's leaky.
Right, one more. All right, I'll give you a character then. All right, give me. All right, okay. I want you to give me a character. Don't care
No.
about the sex of it. Give me a character who's.
Who mentioned that? No one's mentioned
I'm
that.
saying that.
I
I'm just
haven't
saying.
mentioned
I'm giving
that
you
to
a carte blanche.
This is fucking flagrant bigotry.
I'm giving you a carte blanche to do anything you want with. So,
Carte blanche.
Carte blanche, right? So I want you to give me a character who's obsessed with the post office and stamps. You got nothing.
No, I've got it.
Go
I
on.
had to think about it.
Yeah.
Neil McIver.
Neil McIver.
Yes. Hello there.
You thought you'd just name it after my granddad, would you? That's a weird name to pull from the ether.
Was your granddad interested in stamps like I am?
No.
I'm Neil McIver. Hello and welcome to Stamps Today with
This
me.
got weird now.
Neil McIver.
No, I don't like it.
I'm beyond the grave McIver.
You take my granddad's name out of your mouth! Ah! Right, we're starting the show!
Press the fucking credits.
Paul Gannon, Eli Silverman.
Welcome to the Cheap Show. Sources and words and phrases. Two things I'm responsible for.
Chodney Borough.
I hate you and your fucking usual posse.
Cheap Show tonight.
It's the price of shite.
Welcome to Cheap Show. Why, good day to you, no matter what day to you it is. Good day to you, no matter what the time of the day to you it is. Good day to you.
It's time today for the time.
Good day to you. It is Cheap Show time. It's the time of the day you've put aside to listen to us for an hour or so. Welcome in. It's the Economy Comedy Podcast where I, Paul Gannon, and my good chummity
Eli Silverman, hello.
go through the treasure of the trapdoors and the nip-nops. I've just gone and lost it. I've gone and lost it. Nip-nops. Nip-nops, Paul, really?
Really, Paul?
Oh, dear.
Really?
Oh, dear.
The treasure, everyone, that we find amongst the trash. Okay?
Is that old? I think it's a Greek saying, isn't it? Where you'll find ruin, you find chance of treasure.
Tranche.
Tranche
Now you're
of
talking.
treasure. The tranche of treasure.
Where in the ruins you find a tranche of treasure. Do you know where else you find a tranche of fucking treasure?
In your gullet.
In my fucking guts it.
Yeah, in your guts it. That's a nice word, isn't it? Anyway, hello
everybody.
Welcome to the podcast. This week it is more economy comedy joy as we try some cheap eats, some leftovers from Eli's trip to America, and we've got a Paul's Platters, I guess you could call it.
It's Paul's Platters. And also, Paul,
Yeah.
it'd be nice if we do something with the records and we don't have... Is he charged or has he been charged up?
All I know is that the last I spoke to Trackbot, he had
Don't
spent
say his name. It's enough to bring him up here.
£750 getting professional cleaners in to power wash his booth clean.
How did he get called them? He hasn't got internet access.
Well,
Have
no,
you given him
because
internet
Room
access?
Tone phoned up for him.
Why is that guy hanging out here?
He's just here to settle things down and get a bit of peace and quiet every now and then, Room Tone.
Peace and quiet?
Now, luckily, I've forgotten his voice, so we can't do him this week. So...
Good.
Oh, was he like this? Oh,
He was a bit like that.
oh,
yeah.
everybody, shut up! Shut up, everyone! Oh, and thank you, everyone. I'll go
Okay,
now.
bye-bye. Yes, good.
Yeah, anyway, no, I paid for. I've got the power. Oh, yes, I got the power cleaner man in, and they sprayed it with their
why
nozzle.
are you hanging out here, though?
Oh, why can't I? Oh.
Fine.
I'll sit over there. I won't say a word, mate.
Okay.
I'll just bring some room tone.
Fine. Thanks, Room Tone. Why do they all have to...
What's he doing?
He's wanking off, Paul. Fucking tell him he has to go in another chamber.
Let me throw a blanket over him.
Oh, mate.
Come here, you.
Oh, no.
Here we go. I've just put a sheet over him. He can get
Okay,
away with it if
good.
he wants.
Oh, room tone.
Hello, everyone. Now it's...
Right, he's done now. He'll be quiet.
He's you, Paul.
He's not well.
He is
Aren't
you.
they all me? Aren't they all me in some respect?
Paul.
Why don't you just get straight to the meat and guts of it and give us a tales from the dance floor, which is what we're going to get to, aren't we now anyway?
Tales from the dance floor. What's that really famous Adele tune?
Hello,
Rolling something.
rolling down the river.
Are you going to be complete... I'm going to fucking turn him on in a
Hello
second.
from the other side. That one, isn't it?
I'm going to turn Trackbot on in a minute if you don't help me in a serious way.
All right.
Because he'll be just as good. No, please.
I am Trackbot.
Trackbot, what's that famous Adele song with rolling in the title?
Let Trackbot tell all. Adele is known for itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow pogo dot bikini.
Very good. Thank you very much. You're very much valued round here, Trackbot.
I'm off to a party now with Tony Blackburn. Not off. No, mate, that's Freeman, isn't it? It's Alan Freeman, that one. And he's been dead for a while. Oh.
Paul, get him back in the fucking pod now.
Trackbot going back to his clean pod.
It's not going to be clean for long.
It's clean as whistle.
Listen,
Oh.
I just went to the loo.
Oh, Room Tone's been in here.
Yeah, Room Tone chucked his muck in there already.
Oh, yeah, while
and
you
the
were
Randy dog will be here any second.
Yeah,
and
right.
he's going to bring the wreckage. That Randy dog will fucking spray mount the whole fucking deal.
I have just cleaned this. What have you done?
I had
Trackbot.
I had a little cheeky whack, didn't I? Oh,
my God, you
little
two.
cheeky whack while you were doing the record thing. I popped in, had a little knock one out.
Room Tone.
Buff, buff.
It's fine if you want to stay here, okay?
Yeah.
But
Why
you have
must
to,
you make my place
can you,
mucky?
Where have you been sleeping?
Oh.
Room Tone, this is directed to.
Yeah, no, we're looking in my eyes.
I know.
Oh.
Where have you been sleeping?
Mostly bus stops, really.
Okay, do
On
you want to
the
stay
top off.
here then?
Can
Is
I
it official you can stay in the podcast, yeah?
Well, no, this is my place we're recording in today, and it's not for you to say if you can stay in my room.
Yeah, but Paul, I'm talking about the podcast as a sort of imaginary space.
Is
It was before. It had all the segment train.
Yeah, but we blew
remember
that up. That's in another universe. This is just normal fucking reality. we record at your place or mine
Okay,
now.
fine.
Right?
Well, all right, fine.
I mean, if we're
So
pitching,
Room Tone, fine.
if we're pitching new places to fictionally own the podcast and broadcast from, I vote for a cruise ship. But we'll put that pin in that one.
Room Tone is then in the ether around
HMS
us.
Cheap Show. Boop boop.
They don't go boom boom. What does everything? Every vehicle to you goes bing bing.
It doesn't go bing bing, does it? It's
Look,
the
what does a bus go, Paul?
bing bing.
And what does a train go?
Chuff chuff.
Yeah, they all go bing bing toot
They
toot.
don't know.
They do.
A train's meant to go chuff chuff, isn't it?
What about a boat going?
Well, a boat would do that. It's like that, isn't it?
Right, have you put the characters away now?
Trackbot's going back
Go
to
back
it.
in the...
Oh, right on my bed. He made a muck on my bed.
Yes, he did.
Oh.
You befriended him.
He's in the pod now.
He's
all
good,
right.
yes. He's powered down.
Yeah.
He'll be back out, no doubt.
He's going to wake up with spunk on his face where he had put his head on the
Telling
pillow.
you, I
Anyway.
tried to get that dog away from here.
Yeah.
He's lurking around the toilet area.
I saw Room Tone riding around like a horsey before as well, just riding on Horny
He
Dog's
takes
back.
the piss. I'm sorry. There's something about Room Tone. I just feel he's disrespectful. He's just installed himself, you know? And I feel
understand.
A bit...
I understand, but sometimes, these characters just invite themselves into our life and we adopt them, don't we?
What are we doing on the show? God,
I've
we've
given
lost
up.
it.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. No, I don't really
Ah.
care.
I've got Tales from the Dance Floor, don't
We've
I?
done 8 minutes. We just call it a day this week. Just fucking get it done with. Nice little 15-minute episode.
No.
That's what they like, isn't it?
It's not what they like.
I don't know who they like. Right, okay, I tell you what. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back and go straight into your Tales from the Dance Floor.
Okay,
right?
then, Paul,
Here we
yes.
go.
It's Tales from the Dance Floor, everyone.
It is indeed.
I had an extra gig because someone else dropped out. And I can say,
Oh.
Blues Kitchen Camden,
Yeah.
they totally redid the whole floor of the stage. The stage has been replaced. It looks spanking brand new. It's crazy.
Oh, that's the good then, isn't it?
There's a new mixer. I bought some new
Is this the story,
needles. No,
mate? Fucking hell, if your Tales from the Dance Floor is they put new flooring down,
I was just
then we
saying.
reached the new zenith of this fucking segment.
come on, I'm just saying.
All right, no,
Anyway,
all right, you're setting a bit of a scene. They've got new flooring. Great. No,
it meant something to me. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's
Okay,
rich
I can
world
see how
building.
that is quite boring to
no,
everyone.
it's good world building. Go on.
And it was a really busy night.
Yeah.
Really busy, but I noticed there was a lot of sausage, if you know what
It's
I
a
mean.
sausage night.
Blokes.
Yeah, a big load of
Really,
sausages.
and it gets to the point where there's all these fucking blokes.
Too many blokes. Too
Well,
many
I
dicks
don't
on the
know.
dance floor, mate. Isn't
So
it?
it is exactly that. But kind of, and especially if they've got a sort of shitty attitude, seem
Oh,
to have
yeah.
a shitty attitude, you just start thinking, I don't even want this next record to go down well.
Because then they'll be
and
all
it's a kind of a
boisterous.
feral boisterousness.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Where they start chanting along if they know it. And it's a bit like a football stadium or
It's
something.
because there's no ladies to impress, so their energy is diverted towards building up
I
their
don't want to get
masculinity.
into it. This is a bogland, a
Yeah.
mire, rather,
Bogland.
of social theory, gender theory, whatever you want to get
Yeah,
into.
so it's
I
a bit
don't want
too
to get
deep
into
for
that.
us.
Way too deep.
We're simple
All
folk.
I'm saying is,
We're simple folk. We
Anyway.
don't know nothing, governor.
there was a there was a lot of males there,
Yeah.
and this guy had one of those ravers hats.
Really? They still do, though? Is it being ironic?
I saw him sort of dancing. Oh God, who's this guy? Who's sort of...
Gobshite.
Anyway, he mounts the stage with two of his mates.
Oh, dear.
He goes, Adele, Adele, have you got Adele rolling in the deep?
Oh, Jesus.
Adele rolling in. I'll sing, I'll sing, I'll sing it, I'll sing it. Go on, mate, I'll sing it. Adele rolling in the deep. Go on, mate.
Was
Like
he
that.
Welsh?
No, he was Irish. How would you say that then in an Irish accent?
Hello there, do you have Adele rolling in the
No,
deep?
but that's too.
It's better than what you did, which was Welsh.
Adele.
No, what's that? Adele.
Adele rolling in the deep.
That's nowhere near Irish. It's not even in the same fucking
It
postcode
sounded
as
good
Ireland.
in my head coming over here. on
Most
the
of the
train.
fucking things you do in life sound good in your head.
Things sound good in my head.
Cool,
It's got a
everything's-
great sound, my head.
Your track record of thought in your head is top 10.
Ah, mate, things sound so excellent in my head.
Anyway, Welsh would be more like this. I'd like Adele, please, and
Yes, but
rolling
that
in
wasn't
the
it.
deep.
Adele.
Hello there, I'm
Play-
Irish and I'm rolling in the deep,
Play
so I am with Adele.
rolling in the.
I'd like
and
a
then say
diddly
this,
diddly
say this,
Adele.
Paul.
Yes, a
Say-
diddle Adele.
See, come up and say the whole thing.
All right then. Have you got Adele?
Rolling
Adele.
in the deep.
Have you got rolling in the deep, Adele?
I'll
Adele.
sing.
Adele.
I'll
Rolling-
sing.
I'll sing.
I'll sing.
I'll sing. I will.
I'll
I'll diddly wing. A
Anyway,
diddly
and then the
diddly.
bouncer-
Come here. There's more. Come here.
There's
more.
no more.
Come here. There's more.
No, there's no more.
Come here. There's more.
Why are you making that noise with your mouth now?
Come here. There's more.
And you don't need to make that fucking noise with your mouth. Don't make that noise, man!
Don't go Jamaican on me, mate. Just because fucking hell, that's pretty awful as well.
Oh my God!
Anyway, so he said all that shit, and then what happened?
He got pulled off by the bouncer.
Oh, lucky man! Oh dear! What a story! Go on.
And that was that.
Oh, okay.
But there was a lot of people got kicked out for vaping in the crowd and stuff. Did get a bit rowdy, is all I'm saying.
Fine.
But I was glad that the bouncer was there.
Yes.
She's an absolute champion. She's just really good.
Well done. Now, as we're on a Tales of the ... mode, I've got one
I've
here.
also got I have a bit.
Can you do it in 30 seconds?
I was in a charity shop in Camden. My mate... Don't make that noise while I'm doing it, please.
Sod off.
Don't make that noise. Okay. And there was a Chinese restaurant just up Parkway in Camden that closed, that I used to like to frequent, did nice dim sum and stuff. It was one of those pan-Asian ones which do sushi and Chinese dishes and Thai dishes as well. But anyway, it closed. And it's got quite a sort of interior designed sort of interior with a sort of a bar and a sort
designed interior.
Designed interior with a sort of 80s vibe.
Right.
Anyway, turns out there's a new vintage second-hand shop up there.
Record shop or just vintage?
Well, this is what I'm getting to.
Oh.
Okay, and they've got like sort of 70s shirts in the window.
Oh, yeah.
Rogan was in there. He calls me up and goes, I'm up here. And I go there and he's got this mound of 7 inches when I walk in like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're getting those? I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, yeah.
Well, he was
They're all a quid. And he's got about 80 there. And I'm like, what's going on? And then I start looking and I'm like, oh.
Why? What was in there?
It's obviously some collection from a radio DJ or something. All of the artists are grouped. So you'll have...
ABBA,
etc. That'd probably be near the top if it was alphabetical as well.
America.
So I think first thing I saw was Isley Brothers, for example. But then there was like
Anita
7
Dobson.
Isley Brothers in a row.
Right.
All kind of pristine condition.
Yeah.
And then there'd be like Gwen Guthrie. Loads of it was...
I don't know why, I just don't think Gwen Guthrie's a real name.
It is.
Sounds like something we'd come up with.
They're all R&B.
Hello, I'm Gwen Guthrie.
It was all basically...
Oh!
Don't take the piss of Gwen Guthrie.
Guffley.
That's a real person. Anyway.
But is Gwen Guffley a real person?
No.
Hello there, I am Gwen Guffley. Oh! Chuppity Sprouts last night, so it was.
Chuppity Sprouts?
Chuppity Sprouts.
Oh, I've had the Chuppity Sprouts. Right,
fucking gone again. Who was Irish, so she is.
Mate. No, can we move on?
I had a bit of the Sprouts last night, so I did. It's a sprouting some wind.
A Gwen, I'm at your little mate, Chubby Nod.
And I'm out of the sketch.
No, I've got a question for you, Gwen.
Yes, hello there. Go on there, Gwen.
What kind of sprouts were they that you were last night that gave you so much gas?
Chuckany nubs.
They did a little chuckany nub.
I'm not going anywhere with this.
Oh, it's
Finish your story about the record shop.
Sorry.
Finish the story about the record shop.
Sorry, I was screaming there.
I know. That's why I'm going to ask you to very carefully and wisely and maturely just finish your story.
Anyway, there was a lot of really good stuff there. I found a Soulful Strings on the chest label, pristine.
Nice.
I've picked up some things. Gene Harris, who's a funky soul jazz guy, on the Blue Note label, a 7.
I'm checking out.
Anyway, and I ended up getting 50, but I wanted to get more. I had to get a huge pile that I wanted and then go through it again.
How much did it all cost?
They were all a quid. That's what I'm saying.
So you spent nearly 50 quid then?
I spent 54 quid. But I had got 54 singles, Paul. 54 singles.
I know the maths, mate. I fucking understand.
You can divide by 1. Are you able to do that?
You got 7 singles out of it, all right? I know it. Moving on. So
that was a nice little digging moment.
Shut up. I'm moving on. I might even cut that segment out because I've lost interest.
Please don't. Stop shuffling your fucking piece of paper.
I want to get this done so we can move on to the show.
We are doing the show.
I'm not.
This is the show.
Is it?
You just did a fucking character called Sprouting, whatever that... Gwen Guthrie.
Don't be jealous, is what it comes down to.
Gwen Guthrie.
Guffney. No, you're right, it is shit, but...
It's a shit character. I'm sorry it came up for their friend, Chubney Nud.
Well, here's...
Chubbany Nud.
Chubbany Nud. Chubbany Nud. Ba-dum-dum. Chubbany Nud.
I'm Chubbany
Nud. Stop hopping up and down on your fucking chair. Our neighbour downstairs is going to get pissed off.
Right. Ooh, you see what it's like.
Knobber.
See what it's like.
You don't care.
When I come over here and get all anarchic, cause disruption round your end.
Shut up. So, what I want to do is very quickly read this out. So, a couple of weeks ago, a huge big box arrived on my doorstep. I don't think you've told
them what this is.
I'm going to tell them now.
It's a different type of tale.
Yes, but I'm going to get into this now.
Did you do that link?
No, I'm doing it. I'm literally doing it now. This is the link where I reframe it.
Good luck with this
link. Thank you. So a couple of weeks ago, we had a massive box delivered to us on our P.O. box. Details on our website if you want to send anything to us. And it came... a huge box full of food and goodies from a guy called Ben. It also had a letter.
Stop saying huge box.
Huge box. Ben's big box was sent to us. Thank you, Ben. You sent so much, it's going to take us a while to chip at it. So we're going to spread it out over the couple of weeks.
We had a little look through it, didn't we, Paul, before we started?
He also sent a letter, and it's a Tales from the Shop Floor, so let's just rip into it.
Tales from the Shop Floor.
And see where we go. I have a very expressionate colleague who is excellent at telling stories.
Sorry, Paul.
We can't.
2 things, right?
He says expressionate. That's just what he read.
Two.
It's what he
Well,
wrote,
read.
and I read it out.
Paul, can you? No, apart from that,
Yeah.
okay. Can you slow down and enunciate a bit better? Just take a breath.
No.
Please. Or
All right, then in that case, I will.
expressionate.
That's what the word is.
The word is expressionate. Paul.
Expressionate.
That's not.
What does that word say?
Expressive is the word he wants.
All right, I'm going to say expressive then. I have a very
No, but I
expressive
think
colleague.
expressionate is funnier.
Right, well, let's do that then. Let me tell the story, or we'll be fucking doing it
Expressionate.
forever. The longer we take here, the less time we have to get for food.
That person used the word expressionate.
He has an
Say
expressionate.
expressionate.
I have a very expressionate colleague who is excellent at telling stories. We call them Rory stories.
We call them Rory stories. Is he called Rory?
This story from Rory is called Rhythm and Poos. Here's the story. Picture a large industrial setting in the northeast full of flat caps, poverty, and facilities operating 24 hours a day. One guy working there always seemed a little bit odd and shy.
Where? Where are they working?
Somewhere in the northeast. He's keeping it vague for various
incredibly
reasons, all right?
fucking vague.
It's a
We don't even-
factory
Oh, right.
in the northeast. And one of their colleagues was seemingly quite shy. When someone was going away from the workstation for the loo, the guy would always follow. They didn't know if he was afraid of being alone or in the dark or cold, so initially it wasn't seen as too unusual. This intensified to the point where he didn't work much, but stayed more towards the offices and facilities, and especially the toilets. Fast forward to the Christmas party, and there's been some drinks and lips have been loosened. He's talking to the others about how his wife makes him leave the house when she needs the toilet. She complained that she could hear him sniffing. He asked if he could just go to the bathroom with her and watch her do a number 2, and after that, he was told he'd have to leave the house. So I'm guessing that he told a story anecdotally about, yeah, my wife, she doesn't like it when she poos. She sends me out because when she goes, I said I want to watch it. And, sniff.
Nice.
To each their own. The story quickly spread. This was the early 1980s, and there wasn't much else to talk about. Everyone was cautious about him being around the toilets, and some bets started rising. Maybe someone can get paid to allow him to watch. Eventually, someone went for a poo, knowing he was near the toilets at the time. But alas, it was a trap. Peeking over the stall, they saw him pleasuring himself in the toilet, and even with half a dozen guys peering over, he never looked shocked and continued unabated. The guy actually ended up with an unusually positive reputation, apparently. Everyone was massively impressed, even management. He was simply an inquisitive man who would say, "Can one of you have a shit, please?" as a genuine optimistic plea, as he was trying to cross the finish line with a little help from his friends. I never found out if anyone helped him out for money or for free, but it's an unusual story for you to enjoy.
It's a story that I found the nausea rising in my throat during the last few bits of.
It's an interesting story, isn't it? When you think about it. It's an interesting story. Imagine being that man who, for some reason, can only knock one out when he can hear the heaving guts of a
No, he's
blocked
not
bowel.
hearing it. It's smell.
Is it the smell, you think? I think it's because
That's
he
what
wants to
says
see it.
7 times.
He also wanted to see the
yeah,
action.
but the smell. Well,
he wants
the smell,
to see the grunt.
They said the smell keeps him.
I'm sure the sniffing is
smell
part of it.
The smell is mentioned much more.
It is, but I'm thinking it's part of it. I also think he likes to see the gurning face of someone.
The guy's a coprophile, right?
Why does he like the police so much? Bum, bum, bum.
I'm not in the mood today, Paul.
Why aren't you in the mood today?
I'm just not in the mood for your mouth.
Anyway,
garbage.
thank you, Ben. I don't believe that story at all. Right, next, moving on.
No, it was. He peaked too soon with expassionate or whatever that word was.
Expassionate, yeah. Expassionate man. The expassionate man. Yeah, interesting. Have you ever wanted to have a wank because someone was having a poo?
It doesn't turn me
Not
on, the
me
smell
either,
of
no.
fecals.
Got a bread in the oven, mate, if you want to give it a go.
I don't want to give it a go.
Come
Paul.
on,
It made me feel sick.
Watch
Each
me have
to
a
their
poo
own.
next door now. Watch me have a poo next
I
door
don't
now.
believe. You know what the story part of
If
that
you can reach
story?
some essence.
I'm not going to do it. Okay.
All right.
And I'm not going to even entertain it. Do you know what was really I felt about that story where it came off the truthful rails, so to speak?
What, when he was caught doing it and never missed
And
a
then
beat?
it was never missed a beat, and everyone thinks he's a hero. That's not what happens, even in the 80s.
So the trap
That's,
was what they
person-
set for him. They were like, "I'm going for a poo, whatever, come with us." And he went, and there was no poo. But then he would have known, right? Did he just like the idea of knowing someone was pooing?
No, he liked the smell. Can't you get this through
But there was
your
no
thick
smell
skull?
in this trap, was there? He says, "I'm going for a poo," and he went in, but it was a
Oh,
trap.
it's just the thought of it.
So maybe it was just the thought of it, knowing that a colleague that he worked
Well
with was in the
observed. I
cubicle
didn't pick
next
that
door.
up. Well observed.
Thank
Yes.
you.
No,
Someone's
didn't-
paying attention.
He knew it was a trap, so the guy didn't take a shit then.
No,
That's
he
not
didn't
what
know
said.
it was a trap. he went into the booth next door after hearing his mate go, "I'm off to drop my guts," and he was like, "Oh,
And
fucking
didn't the
great."
guy just end up dropping his guts anyway? I think he did.
No,
I
because
think that's what-
they peeked over the
Yeah,
top.
but the guy's dropping his guts in the next one along, and they're looking at him in that one having a
No,
wank.
because I don't. Even if I'm part of the trap, I don't want to really take a shit for the sake of the trap.
What if you needed two birds with one stone?
Well, okay,
Isn't it?
let's
You wait
tr-
till you need a shit, and then you would do that, wouldn't you? You'd wait till you needed a shit. You wouldn't pretend to take a shit.
But if it was a
They're
trap,
on the
of course
clock,
you would.
know, they got a foreman looking over them.
Oh, I'm dying for a shit. You just walk.
But then,
like,
when you really need a shit, you've cried wolf, and the foreman's going to say, "Fucking," aren't they? They're going to say, "Well, you've already been for a shit, mate."
You've been 5 times
I
today,
do not
Brian.
believe that story. You're right.
Yeah.
Having a little examination of that whole thing at the end, like, "Yay, it's Johnny's shit wank, yay!"
It's fucking Rory's stories.
Rory's story.
Rory can eat.
Expressionistic man.
Nah.
Fuck that.
Rory the story man and his expressionistic tales of nonsense.
I can't even.
This segment's over. Ooh, nomity nom, it's time for nosh. Nomity nom, it's time for nosh. What nosh? Hot nosh, sweet nosh, good. Put it in my belly and nom nom nud.
Nud.
Nom nom nud.
Nom nom nud.
Anyway,
Hello, everyone. Now it's time for the sweet half of the snacks from the States brought by Emma. And shout out to Solly on his birthday, which was the 8th.
this is not a fucking breakfast radio show.
Big shouts to Solly boy on his 8th. Not his 8th. He's, 14.
regretting this already.
No, I'm not, because they bought all of this for us.
Yes, they did. So
And I said I'd give a shout out on the birthday, so sorry. I
Most-
don't do birthday shout outs, everybody.
So yeah, don't email in.
Listen,
Can you
unless
give
you're a
my uncle
relative.
I'm not interested in anyone.
I
Right.
know. God,
Especially you.
You get real mask off sometimes, don't you?
Yeah.
This is what I mean. You have a fucking psychopath lurking within you. That's what a psychopath would say.
The problem
Paul.
is
it's
that
when you
I
wear
have-
these glasses as well.
I have too many emotions to be a psychopath. Too many complicated, raw emotions that I can't process. And it makes me want to fucking kill something. Right, so we tried some of the
Anyway.
savoury stuff last week. Now we're on to the sweet.
The potted meat was the standout. And now we've got a lot of interesting items they picked up for me, starting with Oreo Space Dunk.
What makes them a space dunk, Mr. Bilbabub? I couldn't say your name.
There are contained within this package I have before me, Paul.
Yeah.
5 galactic designs. Oh, they're different designs on each one. Funny.
So they're just different biscuit designs then. It's like-
Cosmic cream.
what's cosmic? I bet it tastes the same as normal cream.
Cosmic cream.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, everyone right now, including those listening, know exactly where we're going to go with this. So let's
I'm
just
not
skip
going
it.
there.
So it is a normal, I'm not going to say normal, but it's Oreo biscuits as you know them, but with a different design of some space on it and a cream.
2-coloured cream, blue and pink space colours.
I guess they are space cosmic colours when you think about
Well,
it.
that's what I was going to say. The Cosmic Coke was exactly the same 2 colours, wasn't it?
Yes. What is it about those colours, do you think?
It's just sort of nebula colour.
Yeah,
isn't
it
it
is.
It seems to
Beautiful.
have got, it's shorthand for outer space now.
Yeah.
Which I hadn't noticed or articulated before, which is funny. isn't
Otherwise, it would have been a black filling, right? Blackness.
Space used to be black, like, yeah.
It still is black if you look. You should take a look every now and then. Most of it is
but
black.
It's I'm talking about the representation of space
Yes.
in the media.
Much
and
more
so
coloured
forth.
now, yeah.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm fine
and
with
that
it.
must be to do with the advances in cosmology in terms of the better telescopes and stuff.
Yeah.
More and more pictures of
And we can see it more, process
stuff.
it better, yeah.
Isn't that weird? How the colour of a conceptual thing.
Yeah, changes.
Yes.
Well, it's like the colour pink, isn't it? Back in the 1800s, Regency days, pink was the thing that all men wore all the time.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, just before the war or something, blue became the thing. It's just how things go.
I've lost
You've lost half a biscuit.
a top. I'm going to put that back.
Right.
Very vivid, 2-tone, pink and blue filling.
Yeah.
Oh. There goes that one.
I just fucking clean this out. I don't want cosmic juice all over it. Give me the packet. I'll pick my own one. I don't want your dirty fingers on it. Right. Jesus. So
What's
what
yours
am I
got on
looking
it?
at? I'm looking at a little alien.
I've got a shooting star.
I've got a space helmet. It's
the-
got a hole in this one with a
Take it
helmet.
from us, everyone. The artwork isn't outstanding.
I'll
on these
take a
cookies.
picture of the biscuits that I left to show just how crumbly bad they
Shall
are.
we see if this creme has any taste different from a normal Oreo?
I'm going to have a snuff. Smells like an Oreo.
Exactly. Very vanilla-y.
Yeah,
and
very
sweet.
vanilla-y.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to go.
Oh, it's got popping candy in it.
Oh, it does. I don't know why I
That's nice.
Mate, I just put the biscuit up to my ear to hear the popping candy. What the fuck? As if it was like...
That's good. Can you feel it? I can feel it all popping.
Yeah, I didn't
That's
actually...
quite a nice
until
sensation.
you said that, though, I didn't register it. It was happening in my mouth, but for some reason I'd not processed it. But that does taste like a kind of sweeter...
It's very sweet, isn't it? That's sweeter than I remember a normal Oreo.
Well, I don't think an Oreo flavouring is that sweet.
That's quite a nice touch, I have to say.
Yeah, no, you know
As a
what?
gimmick, it's sparkly. It's like little stars. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? In your mouth, little cosmic stars.
That actually is all right.
It's a gimmick product, but at least they've actually done something different.
I'll tell you what, though. You only get 5 in a pack. A whole pack would be, what, usual 10, 12 biscuits or whatever it is.
I'm not sure. They sell them in all different sizes and different types.
All right,
I did not hate that.
No, I enjoyed that. You know I like Oreos anyway.
Kids
so...
would enjoy that.
Yeah.
It's got that toyetic thing with the popping
With
candy.
the popping candy.
Okay, good.
Did it
Moving
say-
on.
Did it say it on the packaging?
I didn't notice it. That's what cosmic in the creme is, I guess.
5 galactic designs. What does it taste like? The delicious taste of fluffy marshmallow. Wondering what cosmic cream tastes like? It doesn't actually say
Doesn't
on
say.
No, it doesn't say that.
It
It's
must
just
have a legal level.
Yeah.
Isn't it banned in some countries, popping candy? It was, wasn't it?
I
People said it would like...
don't know.
There was a scare around it where they said it would...
Oh,
it
maybe
would,
back in the day. Yeah, maybe.
There definitely
but
was, yeah.
I don't know. All right, I'll give that a pass. I'll give that 3 out of 5.
I definitely would as well. It wasn't too bad at all.
Next.
Very sweet.
Next.
Okay, I already said next, okay?
Next.
So I'm trying to move this on as well,
All right,
yeah?
go on then. Cupcakes.
We've got Hostess Cupcakes, orange cupcakes,
Now, Hostess mostly are well known for their Twinkies, aren't
which has
they?
the Ghostbusters connection.
Yes, they can't shut up about a thing that was mentioned once briefly in the film.
It was one of the biggest laughs from the original film.
Yeah,
That's a big Twinkie.
yeah.
Now, and this is a cupcake Twinkie.
Also, when you smell it again, do you want to jab your nose right into the icing cream with it and just get
Well, you
all
can
your
have the
nose
one I
here?
didn't nose jab, okay?
Yeah, all right, good. It's just
Fucking hell, why have you got all fucking
hey, because
hygiene
I don't
obsessed?
like eating things that you've had
You
your
come
nose
round my
pressed
house,
upon
you
the.
chuck shit
I
around,
fucking
you're wiping
don't.
your ass on the carpet, taking a big shit you've saved up all day, and then going on about how it was like stuffing a fucking bird down a tube, a big gull. It was like fucking manhandling a gull down a fucking tube.
Very embarrassing content. Right.
Shut up.
What's special about these
These
ones?
are orange cupcakes.
Orange Hostess cupcakes. That's
And they
it.
have quite a nice orangey
Icing.
smell. don't they?
Yeah. All right, let's go.
They've got cream in.
It's fine, but I don't like it. It's kind of weirdly bland. The icing's doing all the hard work, I think, there. Because I think the cupcake part is just a Twinkie, right?
It doesn't have a lot of texture.
Very soft and spongy.
Yeah.
It's not crumbly like you'd expect a cupcake to really be. I think it is just a Twinkie with orange icing.
Of course it is. I mean, it's too processed.
Yeah.
I agree, but...
Not offensive, but I'll give that a 2.
Very sweet as well.
Yeah, it is. It's like set your teeth off.
Okay.
What are you going to rate it out of 5? Get involved. Rank it. Rank it off.
I'll go 2.5.
I'll go flat 2. I might
2,
even
a flat 2.
I might do Space Dunkers go up half a decimal to 3.5.
Yeah.
So what's next?
What's next, Paul, is Jet Puffed Gummies Marshmallow.
So-
And these are little cuboid sweets of some sort, which appear to have little faces on, little smiling faces.
They're
Paul.
little Stay Puft Men, aren't they? But gummy sized, I guess. So are they
Is that
marshmallows
what
or
they're about?
gummies?
I don't know. I can't. This is very interesting to me. Shall we dive in?
Let's dive in. Get your fingers into that fat box.
I'm getting in my fingers in here, and they are wrapped further in a little cellophane. They
the
look like
box-
marshmallows to me. Well, they look pretty good, I have to say.
No, I'm fine with that. It's just I don't know what the flavour, the texture. I don't know what we're getting here. Are they just flavoured marshmallows
Oh, very strong vanilla coming off the pack here.
from Flicks Candy?
Maybe they're sort of marshmallow gummies.
It just
That's
says
what they are, I think.
Yeah, it just says here marshmallow artificially flavoured. I don't know what makes them gummies.
The fact that they're gummies.
It is no.
It's a gummy.
It's like marshmallow flavours, but with a gummy texture.
Yes, that's right.
This one is just marshmallow. I should try another flavour.
Try the blue one.
Should never just take what you say for face value. I'll try it myself.
Yeah, blue one.
Yeah, it
different?
tastes the same.
It's just, they're all like real marshmallows, are different colours, but taste exactly the same, aren't
So yeah, this unimpressed really.
they? Underwhelmed with those.
What do you think jet puffed means? That's what I mean. That seems to be a selling point, but what does it mean?
That's the kind of gummy it is, and I think these are marshmallow flavoured ones of these, but they probably do nice, like sour ones and different things. You know, fruit flavoured ones.
I'm not impressed with them.
No,
There's not
if you're really into vanilla,
If you're really into a marshmallow flavour but with a gummy texture, then
Yeah.
there you go. But
yeah, nothing. Yeah,
I would give it a 2. Again,
I
not,
don't
not
like.
horrible.
I had 1.3. I don't like
marshmallow stuff or that
I
flavour.
just don't like vanilla. Just vanilla. when it's just vanilla.
Yeah.
I think what vanilla really does brilliantly is when you pair it with something like raspberry or strawberry.
And it offsets it. It gets creamy
It
thing
makes
to
it
yeah.
amazing. Even lemonade with a bit of vanilla in it.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
Yeah.
But just when it's just by itself, it's vanilla.
It's vanilla,
Isn't
innit? It's so vanilla.
So vanilla.
Next on the docket is what, Mr. Silverman?
Paul, we've had a little break here, and I don't want you to take
It's
the
like
emotion.
a 5-second break.
But I don't want you to take the emotion from the little bit of house, little bit of life admin you were doing, and take the emotion that gave you and bring it to
Yeah,
the
it did
next
deflate me
bit, please.
somewhat. Anyway.
So don't. Let's not with the deflationary tone. Let's get. Come on, say
Come on.
that again. What's coming next, Mr. Silverman? Like you really like my company, and that other thing isn't weighing down.
Hello, Eli. What's next on this lovely Candyland treat?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Paul, because we have the last of our sweet items.
Yeah, because I guess the next thing
And
isn't
this is another
sweet at all.
marshmallow, but this is a real marshmallow, and we've had these on the show before. This is somewhat of a US Easter tradition.
Yeah.
Peeps.
Peeps.
They do little Easter-themed marshmallows, basically.
Shaped like poets. But a bit too intellectual for this podcast, Mr. Silverman. A little bit too intellectual for this podcast, Mr. Silverman.
No, it's not.
Is it?
It was
A little bit too clever for fat-brained, silly Silverman to understand this week, was it? Oh, a little bit too literature for you. Literature.
Is that a type of porn?
type of porn book?
It's a fucking fanny licking
Where's
porn.
Gannon? Oh, he's next door reading his literature.
Let's write into Viz. Licoriture, but it sounds a bit like licorice.
Incident at
Licorice.
Clan Creek.
Licorice, just a bit.
Just a bit. Licorice? No, I licked all of it.
Oh!
Thank you, mother.
No, don't.
Peeps.
Peeps.
Come on. But what
We
makes...
tried these before.
Yes, we had cinnamon, we had regular, but what have we got today?
We have a tie-in. It's a crossover, Paul, and they know everyone loves that.
Yeah.
It's Dr. Pepper flavoured Peeps.
Dr.
And these are little birdies.
Yeah.
Birdies.
That's the thing we should mention. They are marshmallow items, and these are flavoured
With Dr.
items.
Pepper.
Yeah, this time out.
I have never seen
Yeah.
a Dr. Pepper flavoured thing, apart from a can of Dr. Pepper.
I've seen, like, lip balms and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
that's a very popular lip balm as
But
well,
no,
isn't it?
it's not like Vimto, where they slap it on everything.
You know?
Yeah.
Ooh.
To be fair, also, you don't get load of official Coca-Cola flavoured things. Like, you don't get Coca-Cola flavoured Peeps, do you? Or...
Oh, yeah. You don't see that very often either, do
No.
you? Is it the same company?
Oh, I don't know about that. But either way, let's sniff the Peeps.
There's a very nice, in my view, huff enough coming off these Peeps, birdies.
I'll see if the huff is enough.
It's a lovely Play-Doh-y smell.
Oh, yeah, but I can't... Yeah, I can smell Dr. Pepper quite easily there.
You know Dr. Pepper's a bit Play-Doh-y.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and he's taken one of these little birdies, and let's go for this, Paul.
Off to the Munch Town. There's not a lot going on there, though.
No, but the look you gave me was much more despairing than that.
I honestly, the problem is with it is that the Dr. Pepper flavour isn't really all
not
there.
strong enough.
And the sweetness of everything, all that sugar comes through instead.
It's so sickly.
No.
Too sweet. Really is too sweet.
Too sweet and not enough Dr. Pepper in there to warrant the crossover.
But we've not liked them at any time we've tasted these Peeps, have we really?
I mean, at least the cinnamon one was hot and spicy,
Yeah.
that red hot chewing gum flavour kind of thing.
They should do Tarky flavoured Peeps.
That would blow their fucking heads
Imagine
off.
it had that sort of sourness, some kind of
No,
something to
but
offset the sweetness.
They would No, this is the thing, though. You can't offset it. I don't think you can with what a Peep is. I think, if anything, if you add tacky flavours to it, it'll probably be quite rancid.
Mind you, those Tarky nuts from last week were terrible.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Again,
Anyway,
because I don't think the flavour matched the item all that well in that
they
instance.
really didn't, no.
Anyway, the big finale today is something from the Ben box. Was it from Ben's box? It was from Ben's box.
I believe
wasn't
it was from the same box that you got the Tales from the Tales from the shop floor
and
from.
he sent us like off-brand brand off, and the Get a Grip game we played with Bartians. That was from
Thank
his
you very
box.
much for sending all that stuff in, Ben.
All it says is the name of it, Grenky.
Yeah.
And it's fried bread. The flavour is what brings us to the attention.
And it was Ben that it's one of
Yes,
them.
it is.
Thank you, and he's a very expressionate man. Expressionate writer.
I'm the expressionate man.
These are horse-flavoured roast horse.
Nice.
Roast horse-flavoured bread.
Fried bread.
Fried bread.
Now, I've never eaten horse, so I don't know what horse tastes like.
You've never eaten horse knowingly. Did you have a burger, a cheap burger, when you were at university?
Oh, like a bird's eye one? Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. You're right, because there was that whole scandal, wasn't it?
They used horse.
This hamburger's 80% horse meat.
There was a big scandal, everybody, if you're from abroad.
In the UK,
In
there
the
was a
UK.
scandal about
And
that.
when was that? It was about 10 years ago
Yeah,
now?
it was only about 10 years or so ago.
15, maybe.
Yeah.
A lot of companies were shown to have used horse, but they used it much earlier than when it came out, didn't they? It was like
it's been a while. It's been a while for them doing it.
So there is a good chance you've eaten horse. Listen, I don't have anything like, ooh, you can't eat horse because what?
I mean, if
it's
you-
another animal.
Yeah.
It's another mammal. If
You're
you
going
eat
to
pig.
arbitrarily pick what
Yeah.
animal is appropriate to eat.
However, I don't think they should put horse in without telling you at all.
You don't know that people might not want it. They might go, oh, horse burger.
Absolutely fine.
Horse kebab.
Well, they do
Yum,
eat
yum, yum.
horse, like in France.
Yeah, of
don't they?
course. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, maybe it's because in this country, because of like Follyfoot and Black Beauty, we kind of, I don't know, see horses differently.
It's the deception.
horse jerky.
Again, I'd be happy to try that. But it's the deception was the scandal, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was it. Because no one
They're
really
saying
mentioned...
it's a beef burger and it's not. It's a horse burger.
Yeah,
That's
no
the
one went
problem.
around for ages saying, these burgers taste like horse. They didn't, did they?
These burgers smell like horse. Okay, so this is, I believe, a first for Cheap Show, though,
It
Paul,
is,
that we've
yeah.
had a horse-flavoured product.
Well, I mean,
We've had some weird jerky, and I remember the snapping turtle jerky was the
Yeah,
worst.
that's
That
not
stayed with me
fucking
forever.
good.
Uh,
I don't think these are going to be horrible, though, at all. In fact, I would
you
argue
don't
if
know,
you...
it might have a real musty horse smell.
Yeah,
Like
but...
a must. I'm looking for a lammy, almost a lammy, gamey, musty, horse fatty, all hairs in the... Oh, you know what I've just thought of?
Well,
That picture of that woman got that thing of that horse's foreskin, man. The big waxy thing that they got out.
no, you see, already right now, you're off on your own, and I don't know where you're going, and I'm just...
It was a picture, and it was a big lump of green waxy stuff
that she
come-
pulled out from a horse's foreskin.
and it was a diseased one.
Although, what a great sentence, a horse's foreskin. There's something about the flow of that.
Yes, it's the part rhymes.
Of course, the horse and foreskin.
Yes,
Oh, for horse and foreskin.
it sounds like a good pub's name.
The horse and foreskin.
The Horse and Foreskin.
Come on, love, let's go down the old horse and foreskin for a pint of the old frothy.
Okay, shall I bring little Billy? Billy!
Billy's a dog. Your son's a dog.
No, it's my dog. We're
okay.
going down the Horse and Foreskin. They look dog friendly there.
Are they?
Yes,
Oh.
very dog friendly. Come on, Billy. Right, let's try these.
I'm just staring agog at you right now.
Agog. Paul's agog, everyone. He's a gog on a knob, everyone.
Yeah, gog and a knob.
No.
Horse's foreskin, a gog and a knob.
Now, are you ready for me?
Sounds like a magic spell. Horse is a foreskin, gog and a knob.
Paul.
Horsey foreskin.
Paul.
Yeah.
Are you going to allow me to do an expert
Just
nothing?
go and huff it. Huff the horsey
I'm
foreskin
going to try
back.
and get it all agitato.
Agitatis.
Getting all the horse flakes agitato, and then I'm just going to get the smallest little corner.
Corner quiff.
Yes, I'm getting a beefy, deep, rich huff from that. Paul. Oh, and there's a sort of tomatoey sweetness almost. There is barbecue sauce depicted on the front cover, like a big dipping. It doesn't look bad, that horse, does it?
No, but it looks a bit like jerky, I guess, in that instance.
It looks tough and deep and
Oh,
and dark.
it almost smells like an OXO cube.
It's beefy, yeah.
But you're right, there's some different elements in there.
And there's a bit of a sweetness coming off, which I
Yeah.
think is the sauce representation. Sorry, I didn't...
Right, I'm going to
Now,
take
these are fried bread things. These are like those bruschetta
Yeah, they
crisps
are.
that
I like
you
little
get.
bruschettas.
Oh, God, there is a sort of real gaminess almost.
I don't
there.
know. To me, it just smells like an OXO cube. Anyway, I'm going to
Oh,
put
they're quite regular.
yeah,
Little...
little biscuit shapes. They're just little crunchy biscuits.
Oh, they're hard.
Don't know about that. What's weird about that, I don't get.
It's that gaminess.
Is that what it is?
Oh, they're bitter, like they're burnt at the end as well.
There's something strange going on in my mouth.
There's a slight bitterness.
Oh,
Oh, I know what you mean.
that's weird. Because you get this kind of beef up front, and then this kind of herby, gamey.
Bitterness, yeah.
something off, like
Yeah.
off meat
Yeah.
note. And then the bread bit as well makes it kind of loafy and like wheaty.
Yeah.
It's wheaty and meaty.
Yeah. I'm not sure I love those as well, Paul. I'm not sure I love those.
I was that far away from creating a character called Wheaty Beefy Petey.
No.
I couldn't think of what he was going to sound like, so we'll
Good.
move on.
Wow, good.
Wheaty Beefy.
I didn't like those very much.
I didn't. I couldn't imagine just like enjoying them idly like you would a packet of
I
crisps
wasn't
or whatever.
expressionate about them, that's for sure.
No. 2. One.
I'm going 1.
1. That's it.
I've enjoyed similar products, but I don't know. Was it the horse that was at the back of our head?
Well, here's the thing. If you had said, eat this, and I just went, nom, I'll be like, oh, what is this? Like,
And then you were told horse.
yeah. I don't know. It's weird. It tastes like 1 minute you're biting into an OXO cube, and the next minute you're biting into a fart.
It's a bit farty, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
a very farty biscuit. Well, what was your favourite from all of these items?
I think it has to be the first thing we ate.
Oreos,
The
yeah.
Oreos, mate.
They were fun, delightful. They
They had a
tickled
little
our taste
surprise.
buds. Yeah.
A little. It is not often that
No.
you are surprised by food.
No.
I know it's a gimmicky sort of thing, but
it tickled our taste buds, didn't it? It's all
it
that
had
mattered.
It had a crunch, and then the crunch evolved into popping candy, and it
And-
was like little stars winking into and out of existence
little
in the
blinking
galaxy
stars,
of your mind.
little winking
you know what I mean?
eyes, yeah, little winking
And
flavors.
it's like surround sound of the little popping. I don't know why, but it does seem to me to be a good metaphor.
I'm just gonna move on because I feel real sick now.
It's a good metaphor for the stars.
I've gone from super sweet to beefy horse, and I'm just a bit fucking off. Like
It's
flavors
all a bit of
thrown
a
off.
tumble. Have you got any antacids?
I have got Tums. Yeah, I've got some Tums. I might
You got
have
some Tums. Let's have a fucking Tums party.
Let's have a fucking Tums festival right now, and we'll be right back after this. Hello, Mr. Silverman.
You're in such a good mood.
Would you like to see my platters?
Oh, don't say that.
What? Would you like information about such things?
Trackbot, there is someone here.
Hello.
Hello. Would you like to give information, Trackbot?
I always give the best
There's
conversation.
someone here that who has got a lot of questions.
Bring him in.
Hello, sir. Hello, everybody.
I'm going back to my pod.
Excuse me. If the wide-travelled Rob here, I've been travelling very far and wide. Now, Paul,
Why is he here? What's it got to do with Trackbot,
he's
this?
just here. He came. He's been lurking around.
He came in Trackbot's pod.
That's what that man said I should do, but
Trackbot doesn't have £700 to clean again.
I haven't done that. But I did have some questions for you, Paul.
Fire away.
Not for you, Trackbot. For you, Paul, please.
Oh, then Trackbot can
Yeah,
go back then, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what that is. It looks like a funny robot covered in glue.
I have cleaning issues.
I don't know what that thing. I can't understand what he's saying.
I have issues. Grab her tissues.
I'm wide-travelled. Wide-travelled.
Right, okay, so Trackbot's gone over there. Bye-bye, Trackbot. I can't fucking keep track of these fucking characters now.
Paul, so I did have some...
tried to get rid of these characters. I tried to get rid of them.
That's what my question
Tried to
was
get rid of
about.
them.
That
Go
was
on.
the question. I'm wide-travelled, Rob.
Yes.
I did come onto the show before.
Yeah. Didn't offer much.
Today,
Fucking that sound.
I've come on the show, right?
Oh, no.
Right? No, not like that.
Trackbot.
Who is that
I'll
robot?
pay for the cleaning this time, all right?
What's that robot good for?
He gives us musical information.
Really?
Yeah, he gives us facts on who's
Well,
some
do
of
you
that and
need
stuff.
travel?
No, we
travel
don't. We don't.
information?
No, we don't. We're all right for travel
Do
information.
you need travelling information?
Did you have a question?
Yes. I was wondering when you were going to announce who the new characters would be. Who's going to have a permanent
It's not you.
thing.
I can tell you now. It's
Why?
not going to be you.
Why? I'm very wide travelled.
You're not wide travelled.
I
And
have
you're not
been,
very interesting.
No, I've been to other places.
And it's a sign that you're a failed character that I have checked out of this conversation.
I've been to lots of places. Actually.
Trackbot's good. Cardinal Sin, he was a laugh.
I didn't like that man.
Mr. Grunty, he was funny. I liked him.
Also,
You're
all right,
pretty,
okay.
You're pretty poor.
That was my first question. All right.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be coming back after today.
That's my question. But whilst I'm here, Paul, whilst I'm here, wide travelled,
Yeah.
very wide travelling Rob. That's how I do. I go round, I travel.
Yeah.
Whilst I'm here, do you have any questions about places?
No, I don't have any.
What about Eli? Does
no.
he have any?
Eli, do you have any? You better say no or I'll fucking kill you.
Rob, how far and wide have you been?
Cunt.
Yes, very far
as far as Colchester,
This has already outstayed its welcome, this segment, so wrap this up.
and as far as that's one way I've been to Hove. We've been over that before.
I should not be adding any more comedy content to this segment of the show. I feel
And
like
I've-
Eli struggle and die on his own with this bit.
I fancy actually. Who is that robot? Because it's giving me the
might
horn.
even cut this out.
The robot's giving me the horn
No,
now.
I'm not doing even Trackbot stuff as well. You can fuck off. I'm done.
Can I just go and look at it? Go over there.
No, because Trackbot's in there right now.
I'll
He just wants some
put-
peace
there's a
and
little
quiet.
hole in the cupboard.
That's just a power port. That's where I plug it in. Don't fuck it. Oh no. It's popping in and out and in and out and in.
Oh, fucking travel up that!
Oh.
What travelled?
You've besmirched my circuit boards.
They ever have an empty feeling.
Well, there we go. That's that bit done. Let's move on. So, this is the platters segment. I have a platter ready to go. 2 platters this week.
Wake up Trackbot!
He's all right. He's sealed himself in. He's bunged that hole up with tissue.
I don't think you can sense through that hole.
Oh, it smells musty now in here.
Well, they're all camping out again.
It smells like sweat and cobwebs in
Wide
here right
Travelled
now.
Rob seems to be having a conversation with Room Tone now.
Anything wide travelled
They're
was...
thick as thieves.
They can fuck off.
They're gumming up.
Anyway,
Trackbot.
a letter from Bob. The letter from Ben. The letter from Ben. Not
The
Bob.
Flower Pot Men.
Bill and Ben, the Flower Pot Men. Bob's not in the thing. He's not involved. Bob's no man.
No, Bob's no man.
Bob's no man.
Bob's a snowman.
Ben sent a letter, and that letter has a segment in it I'd like to read out because it's pertinent to our platter particulars. All right?
Okay.
In episode 356, I think, I haven't double-checked it either, someone got in touch to say that the record from Darlington, County Durham...
This was Johnny and the Answer Phones, one of my favourite ever platters that we've uncovered here, because it was basically a sort of piss-take revenge record
Yes.
that the actual person who was the subject of the piss-take actually ended up releasing.
Yes.
It was them who's
It's
on
quite
the voice that's
convoluted.
on the record. But if you recall, it is quite hard to describe, but we got the whole backstory because
Yeah.
someone who was listening knew the person who'd made the record.
So,
It was
effectively...
an answer phone message was the basis of it.
It seemed like there was a rich a guy who had a lot of money who wanted to make a single, and they were mixing it. And the guy who released the single mixed it, but never released the stuff to the guy because he hadn't paid him.
He did
so
not
this
pay it.
guy who made this song was now like leaving him answer phone messages saying, "Give me the fucking
With an
demos and stuff."
escalating
Yeah.
irateness.
And then who released the single then? Was it the guy complaining or the guy who actually mixed that track with
It was
the
the
man's-
guy complaining, not the guy who made it.
It's complicated. Anyway, he goes on to say in this letter that the guy in the letter was someone called Dutch. That was the guy who they think was the mysterious man with the money who left the answer
Yeah, and
phone
Graham,
messages.
who's named on the record, was the guy.
Right, okay.
The record maker who's behind the label.
So when the guy from the recording company said never trust a hippie...
Yes, the hippie was the guy who was leaving the
yeah,
messages.
yeah. I knew a guy I knew called Dutch. I'd met in Crook in the late 90s.
Now, it was Crook, wasn't it? Because they were... The record label was Crook Records, wasn't it?
Okay.
Do you
All right.
remember?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So he was friends with some of my family and sold weed to my late relatives.
This all fits with this guy.
I was only a child at the time, but specifically remember he was called Dutch, as he used to get the ferry that goes from Newcastle to Amsterdam to buy weed and bring it back.
Great.
I'm presuming security is tighter now, and one day I hope I can dig out a picture for you.
Fantastic.
There's a little bit of sugar on the story
I
there.
love that whole fact that we got the story behind that record. That's one of those very special things for me, in that it is a record that is incredibly rare.
Yeah.
Incredibly rare. And
But no value, but
of
rare.
no value.
Yeah.
I love that kind of thing.
And they always have the more interesting stories, that stuff, don't they?
But the fact that we got detailed evidence about what the actual story behind it was
from the horse's mouth
was amazing.
Yeah, from the actual
that's a
producer's
little
mouth.
follow-up there. Thank you very much
Nice
for that.
little zhoosh.
A little sprinkle of zhoosh.
Sprinkly zhoosh. Yeah. So, with that in mind, I have 2 platters for us today, 2 records that I found in charity shops. We're going to start with this one. And this one's interesting, not because the song itself is particularly good
It's not.
or well sung or
Spoiler warning.
produced, but because the artist behind it is actually quite an interesting character. This is Steve Walsh with his cover of the famous track, I Found Lovin'.
I searched for love before, for a love that I thought I couldn't find. I searched day in and day out for the one that was mine, all mine. I played around with love before. I was silly, and you know that I played the fool. But then you came into my life and you changed that. Now I know what I want and where it's at. together and sing to me tonight. Are you ready? Here we go. Here we go. Everybody in the house. Are you ready? Everybody, let me hear you singing. Tell me what.
So there you go. That was Steve Walsh. I Found Lovin'. Completely new recording, never released before, it says on the front.
I don't know why you'd put that on the cover of a single.
In that case, every single single ever released should have that statement on it, right?
Perhaps because it's a tune that was originally recorded by a different artist.
Well, it is, isn't it? I can't remember who we discovered it was. Who sang that song?
A1 Records, never heard of. Did he
No,
set
never.
up this label himself? I
Don't
think he
know.
may have.
Don't know. Oh, I can tell you.
Who is it?
Songwriters Johnny Flippin, Michael
Yeah, that's
Walker.
the song. They're the songwriters, but they
Yeah.
don't ring any bells.
That is a song, though, isn't it? It's
I
a
don't
song.
know. I didn't recognise it. No, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I thought it was a cover. This song, I Found
Of
Lovin'.
what? I mean, there's obviously other tunes called "I Found Loving." It's a very generic title.
Fatback
That's
Band.
right. That's right.
I Found Lovin'. So
Those must be the guys in the Fatback Band. Did you know they are still going? And there's guys in his 90s. One of the
Jesus, really?
Yeah, they played the Jazz Cafe last year.
1983 it was originally released.
They said, the Fatback Band said as well, that they're sort of more loved over here in Britain and Europe than
Really?
in America. Yeah, they've been going for ages.
Fair play to
Do the
them, though.
Bus Stop is
Yeah,
massive
yeah, yeah, yeah.
classic. So yes, it's a Fatback Band song.
Yes,
which
it is.
almost makes it even worse. The funklessness of his version.
Well, here's the thing. So when I found this in a charity shop, I was like, well, who's this really kind of, let's be honest, overweight ginger man who's singing a song covered by the Fatback Band?
Cover of a song by
Yeah.
the Fatback Band.
It's really fucking hard to say. Fatback Band.
The Fatback Band.
The Fatback Band.
The Fatback Band.
1 a penny, 2 a penny, Fatback Band.
I've got a fat back in my black
And
back.
here we go. Fuck me. So, I wanted to know more about this guy, and I did a quick search in the shop online while I was looking at it, and then I was like, oh, shit, he was a radio disc jockey, and ended up working for BBC Radio London, which is where I currently, do some work and stuff, and I was
Okay.
thinking, well, let's look into him a little bit more. So I'm going to take this from Wikipedia. Apologies, I know it's like the laziest fucking thing, but I'll tell you. He started his radio career working for a pirate radio station called Invicta. I don't know if that rings a bell to you, I don't know it to me.
Invicta was quite a famous label formed by Holland, Dozier and Holland when they parted ways with the Motown company.
Oh, that's interesting, because this is a pirate radio station that was only
that was
broadcast in London.
Sorry, Invictus. So it's just similar.
No, but I'm thinking they took the name of this radio station from that label because they specialise in only playing soul music.
Yeah,
So
it was
maybe
a big soul label. Famously, people like Chairman of the Board were
Okay.
on Invictus,
Yeah.
and probably their biggest ever record was Frida Payne's Band of Gold.
Oh yeah.
You know that one.
Yeah,
Great tune.
Yeah,
Frida
it's a great
Payne,
tune.
yeah.
Anyway, that was a pirate radio station that went between 1970 and 1984. They played only soul. So he was a DJ there. Then he moved to another soul pirate radio station. Apparently, there were more soul pirate radio stations in London than I thought was needed. But there you go.
I mean, this is something that I didn't want to get onto yet, but there's a huge problem with kind of racist exclusion of that kind of music from the charts in Britain
At
going
that
way
time.
back. And yeah,
Well, it was the same. It's one of the reasons why we've mentioned this before, and it's a known fact that when the Blues Brothers came out, it was making all those rhythm and blues and soul songs from the past that were not getting played popular again. And it allowed people like Aretha Franklin and James Brown to have a kind of boom in their career in the 80s.
Not only that, but there's a lot of artists who literally, would have had hits, soul artists who would have had hits in the 60s and stuff, who just went into some completely different line of work.
Yeah. So-
because it was so difficult, especially in America. But there's a similar thing going on with black artists, soul artists in Britain.
So I can imagine that these pirate radio stations were playing the songs that weren't getting airplay on Radio 1 or LBC or Capital or whatever it was.
There was a huge underground, obviously, for that. There still is pirate radio, isn't there, in London?
Well, I mean, it's not really the same anymore because it's obviously a niche thing because internet's where everyone goes now to do their broadcasting. But from there, he went on to later go to BBC Radio Kent, then decided to move again, and he moved to another radio station. He returned to London to launch Radio London Soul Night Out, and at the same time he was approached by Capital Radio. Soul Night Out was a radio show on BBC Radio London, I'm imagining, where they just played soul.
Cool.
Having covered Saturday's Greg Edwards show, Soul Spectrum,
That's quite famous.
It led him to a permanent 6-month spot on Capital Radio, but only in the small hours of Sunday mornings. And then the two stations became unhappy sharing the presenter, doing similar radio content. So he eventually moved to BBC Radio London to host a Sunday 7 till 9 p.m. show. And then was what we get to this record, is that because he was part of this scene to bring soul music to more mainstream audiences via BBC local radio, he became a kind of figurehead for the genre. And apparently he worked with Tony Blackburn a lot to bring soul music to wider
Blackburn,
audiences.
obviously a champion of soul as well, and also had a record that was a minor Northern Soul hit.
Yes,
wasn't it?
he did.
Blackburn
Yeah.
himself. Yeah.
We'll have to find that unless we've done it before in the
I
past.
think
don't
we've
know.
done it before. I think we found it, and it's not very good.
Anyway, he made an impact, and then he started doing live shows, DJing, where he would end up singing, and so that led to this single, his cover of I Found Lovin', the archetype of the genre of South London soul. Don't know what that means. Was there a South London soul movement?
There was a soul scene. There was soul. There was a whole scene.
He then went on to work with Michaela Strachan on a show called Boogie Box.
She did a lot of music TV, didn't she, Strachan?
Oh,
She
back
was
in
on
the
the
day.
Hitman and Her as well, wasn't she?
Yeah. She also released a song herself in the late 80s through
Yes.
Stockman, Aiken and Waterman.
Was it only one tune she did? Didn't
Yeah,
she
'cause
do
it was
a
fucking-
clutch of
I
tunes?
can't remember.
I think it was 2 or 3.
She did a clunge of tunes, I know that. That song's awful. It's like there's that thing, Stuart Millard's video, where he talks about the Royal Variety performances. There's a whole bit where Pete Waterman comes out, doesn't he, and goes, here's all my artists.
Yeah.
And then he brings out
And it was Michaela in one of them
Big
as well.
Fun, and Michaela comes out, and Jason Donovan,
Yeah.
and Sonia,
Michaela
and Sunita.
she never hit as a star.
No,
Isn't
but
that
here's
strange?
the thing. They have all these different artists on singing songs. The music sounds exactly the same from track to
It's
track.
very formulaic.
Only the face of the band changes, really. Because the
Stock
songs...
Aitken and Waterman wanted to be, they came from that same background, the soul,
Yeah.
Northern soul and all of that sort of thing. And they modelled themselves on Motown. So they wanted to have, that was part of the
Hooks
plan,
and-
but
yeah.
it was to have a unified sound.
Yeah.
The way that Motown did. you know.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that unified sound at some point defines an era, but also shows how restricted they were with that sound.
Absolutely. And also, some of the worst stuff from the 80s is when they're trying to sound like Motown. But anyway.
So he releases a few singles. He's doing live shows and DJing and things like that. And then this is where tragedy set in.
Steve Walsh was the biggest DJ on the club scene. He owed his fortune to black music, performing for 750,000 soul fans a year. It was as the singer of a fatback band classic, I Found Loving, that he scored an international hit. The 29-year-old DJ from Paddington, married with 3 children, was in Ibiza making a video for his new cover version single when disaster struck. His leg was badly shattered in a head-on road accident. Steve Walsh spent 2 nights in a Spanish hospital before being flown back to London. The risks of surgery on the seriously overweight DJ were explained to him, but he decided to go ahead because he was told he could lose his leg otherwise. He died from heart failure yesterday at Paddington St Mary's Hospital.
I was due to work with him on several occasions over the next month or so, and it was the most upsetting thing, because he's such a nice guy, and we got to know one another over the years very, very well, and it's a sad loss, it really is.
It was on a pirate radio station like this that Steve Walsh started his career. He gave top DJ CJ Carlos his break on the black music scene 8 years ago. They remained friends when their careers took a different turn, with Walsh joining Radio London for a twice-weekly show.
It's a big shock to the soul scene. It's going to be a big gap left by the man who's undoubtedly one of the great DJs around. And it's going to be a long time before anybody else is going to fill in his shoes.
An inquest into the DJ's death opens at Westminster Coroner's Court tomorrow. Mark Wadsworth, Thames News.
That's a horrendous tragedy.
But I was like, that's the interesting thing about him. He's a voice on local radio that helped develop a community through a love of a genre of music.
I know, but why does he get success? Because he's a white guy.
Well, yeah,
It's
right.
except why he's the crossover. It's this weird sort of racism. And fine, he sounds like a great guy, whatever.
But also you got Tony Blackburn, right? Who kind of
A
like
champion
brought
of
all
that,
sorts of music
Yes.
to British ears, really, didn't he? It was a bit of Motown, a bit of disco, a bit of whatever. He was quite a connoisseur of genres.
I mean, it's fine. I just think it's funny.
But either way, there's like all these
There was
voices.
a lot of innovators
Yeah.
over the years, obviously.
And obviously at the BBC, back in the early 80s, there's not the diversity that they have now. So unfortunately, if there was a reasonably professional DJ who liked soul music, who had a big audience and could bring people to love it,
It works for them
you
because
would.
he's white. That's all I'm saying.
No,
sort of,
but it's absolutely true. But again, it doesn't take away from his enthusiasm and
No,
genuine love
and he
for the
does
genre.
look extremely enthusiastic on the cover of this. Finger in the air.
Yeah, looks happy enough. And there's a pop video for it on YouTube.
got
I'll put
sunglasses.
it on our website. But the pop video is him like getting out of a limo, going into a club,
Yeah.
getting on stage,
Yeah.
dancing and shouting with the crowd.
Razzmatazz.
Yeah.
He is quite earnest.
It's
I'll
like a
give him that.
budget version of the Susudio video,
Oh, it's
you know?
terrible.
But the song itself, this cover,
He wasn't a singer.
Heart's in the right place, but
wasn't a singer.
vocally, no. A curio, the kind of curios
But
I love.
also, it's funny how you'd sort of unashamedly release this.
Yeah.
when you're into soul, and soul is, I mean, of all the sort of popular forms, the most dependent on the vocal vocal performance.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
That's just a comment.
It's
But,
just an observation.
and also, what I find a bit puzzling, if he's really into soul, is the choice of B-side song, which is Steam's
Oh yeah.
"Nah Nah Hey Hey Kiss Him Goodbye."
No, 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 no.
And over the years, that song has been claimed to have been written by Lennon and McCartney.
Yes, I'm presuming that's not true.
No, absolutely not. Steam were like a studio group, and it was a massive hit.
What genre was that song then originally?
It's kind of
like
soul-y
disco?
rock. Yeah, no. It's much earlier. It was from the late 60s, I believe. But it was...
It's also a song that's kind of been ruined by how it kind of came into the pop culture consciousness, because it became something you would go when someone left a room who got their, shit their face. It was like, na na na.
That's why it's so powerful. Kiss him goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, it's a pure football terrorist chant.
So it's got a kind of loutish feel to it now, unfortunately.
And they do play it at sporting events in the US.
Yeah, of course.
And
But not
stuff.
this version by Steve Walsh.
Now, but so I think it's sort of like this weird. It's not a real soul. It's not a soul standard. It's not like Mustang Sally.
No, because
or,
the production's too 80s. It's too...
No, I mean the choice of song itself.
Oh,
It's
the
not,
song itself,
You
the
think
B-side.
a champion of soul would choose a soul song, and that's just a weird pop oddity song that reeks of a sort of someone
Yes.
who is not a real musician, just trying to think of. It's a lazy choice for B-side, is what
The
I'm
other
saying.
song I agree it's a lazy choice, but I also think he released it on the basis that it was a party hit. It was something you could get away with and get the crowd
it's that
going.
populism of the tune itself.
He did release one other song in 1988. I mean, I Found Love in this track got to number 9 in the UK charts.
Are you shitting
No,
me?
according in 1987. Then he did Let's Get Together Tonight. Don't know that track. That got to number 74.
Again, very generic title. I don't know.
And then in 1988, he released Ain't No Stopping Us Now.
McFadden and Whitehead.
Yes.
It does do the original, and that is, we were talking about it the other day, that's the Sound of Philadelphia, Gamble and Huff's label.
Is it his song?
No. Stevie Walsh did not do the original of Ain't No Stopping Us Now. It's McFadden and Whitehead.
No. But this song, Let's Get Together Tonight.
Maybe he sang that, yeah.
For some time I've been away, but I thought about you every day. Now listen, girl, I'm back to stay. And tonight's the night for us to play. What we gonna do? Let me hear you singing. Let's get together tonight. Let's get together tonight.
I can believe he wrote that.
I can believe you. But I quite like the production on that. It's got that perfect 80s bow, bow, bow.
Boogie, it's the boogie sound on the synths. And, yeah.
So, okay, splatter or platter? I'm going to say platter. This is right up my street for the story behind it.
I can't go that far.
That's fine.
But, yeah.
I'm giving it a platter for...
I'm going to say splatter because it's unpleasant to listen to.
Fine. But I like the overall story behind
I'm
it.
not
I
saying
like,
I
I
don't.
like, I
I
like
mean,
the
this
history.
This is the problem with this segment being a binary, you see now, because it's hard conceptually.
Binary thinking is very limited thinking.
It's limited thinking.
It is.
And it's
But
hard to be nuanced.
It is, unfortunately, the format of this
So
segment.
it is a splatter from me.
And it's a platter from me.
But can I just say one thing before we move on, Paul?
Yes.
If you do want a fantastic version, and for me, the best version of Hey,
Goodbye.
Hey, Kiss Him Goodbye, go
Yeah.
for the Pioneers.
Pioneers,
Jamaican,
everyone.
but it is the soul version that they do.
All right.
It's not like a reggae version. They are a Jamaican group.
But it's...
It's just pure, straight up soul.
I look forward to
With
hearing
a
it.
great drum. The
Right.
Pioneers, hey, nah, hey,
Shut
nah,
up
nah,
now,
nah.
I'm done now. We're
No,
moving
no,
on.
hey, no. Kiss him goodbye.
Right,
No,
we finished saying no, 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 no.
Hey, no.
Hey! There's a bit of a Tommy Squeaker.
It was
Right,
a Tommy Squeaker.
listen, let's change gears and have a bit of disco now. This track is called The Best Dreams. And what I love is that this is a disco song for the Burnley Building Society. Take it away.
You can dream a little That's where your dreams begin. For once in your life you'll find a new kind of peace of mind. Building a bright new home. Home is where the heart is. Planning your life today, 'cause tomorrow ain't far away. You and your family are safe in our hands. You can dream a little, you can dream a lot, but the best dreams of all are the ones you got. Building in the Burnley, dreaming about a country garden, dreaming about feeling free. Skies of blue can come true for you, 'cause the best dreams begin with me.
So I think you can imagine that just to the ear, it's a pretty shitty disco track. Would you agree? And it's a song. It's a disco track about living big dreams, and you can do it all through the Burnley Building Society.
You can. Can I have a little look at the cover, please, Paul?
Yes, you can. And explain what the cover looks like.
Well, you've got a couple dressed in white. They are white people. The man is pointing to the right, the lady pointing to the left, and their arms are together.
It's a
They're on a
Saturday
big
night
dance floor.
It's a Saturday Night Live kind of image,
not
isn't it?
live.
Saturday Night Image Live. Saturday Night Streets. Saturday Night Living. Fever. 2 syllables. First syllable.
You know who feels like they're having a fever now?
Me. I actually do feel quite poorly right now.
Also, our listeners, it's like a fever dream.
I think the horsey
Wake up, wake
I
up.
think the horsey biscuits have done something strange
Those
to me.
horse biscuits.
Yeah.
You reacted to the horse
I
biscuits.
think I've had a bit of a problem with the horse biscuits.
You never know. You might be allergic to horse, mate. Which is a problem for the job you do on the weekends. You know?
It's not. I don't have
That's
to.
because if you're developing an allergy
I wear
allergy to horse,
I wear
how are you
gloves.
going to drink all that horse cum that you gulp down?
I never
on
said
video?
I drank it. I never said I drank it.
Oh, they just shoot it over your
No,
head. and then
it's the old Bob Monkhouse trick. You take a bite and spit it out when they shout cut. So I go,
you
oh,
take
oh,
a
oh.
bite of a horse's cock.
No, I'm saying though, it's like Bob Monkhouse did a Mars bar advert and he used to get sick eating all the Mars bars. And someone went, well, just spit it out after they shout cut. You don't have to swallow the fucking thing.
Yeah.
So I'm saying all I do for those films is that you go, oh,
Those films you make, yeah, on the
and then
weekends with horses.
cut, and I go, because I can't, you know what I mean?
They're on a big dance floor here. And there's people clapping in silhouette. So it's a party going on.
Yes.
And there's no indication of any building society business at all from the cover.
Apart from the lyrics, now this is
Well,
something
their
you-
lyrics aren't on the cover, Paul. They're
On the back.
though. They are on the back. Who wrote the lyrics, Paul?
Well, I want to just put a button in that for a minute because I just want to say Burnley Building Societies gave this away if you opened up an account with them. I presume it was based on some kind of promotion. Maybe it was on TV because it looks like there was a video made from what I can see.
The image on the cover looks like it could be a still from a quite expensive advert of the era.
Yes.
Yeah, Paul. What date are we talking?
I think that's 1979 that I found out in the end.
Funny, nice detail on the label.
Yeah.
They've gone for an old school 45 RPM symbol
Yeah.
there.
Tell you what revolutions to listen at.
Yeah, but it's that design is what you see on old records of the
Yes.
60s. But no, it's much more of a Motown, funnily enough.
Is it?
That's on the British issues of the Motowns would have that big 45 symbol there on the
Right.
label.
So-
I wanted to say one other thing.
Yeah.
Funny that this was given away when you open an account because we've covered another record.
Barclays, wasn't it?
The Barclays with the Noel Edmonds on
Edmonds.
one side and that really cool track by, what were they called?
I want to say Bread, but I don't think
They
it
weren't
was
called
Bread.
They were called
But it was a really good fucking track.
Living or something, the band was called. But it was a rocky thing.
Yeah.
Folky rocky thing.
No, it was like a kind of glam rocky
No, it
thing.
wasn't. It was like hard folky rock. It wasn't glam at all.
I remember it being a bit glam, like a
It had
bit
a
sweet.
rainbow. Do you remember the giveaway had a rainbow in a little booklet?
Yes.
So it was more of a big deal than this.
It looked, I mean,
More of a presentation. It
Yeah.
was actually a gatefold 7,
I
wasn't
mean,
it?
mate, Barclays had that sick Noel Edmonds money.
They
you
had
know?
the Noel Edmonds
They
money.
went straight. Think about it though. It makes sense, right? You go to the number one guy in the UK, who's the face of the pop charts at that time, and breakfast radio, the most popular radio to listen to in that
He
era.
coined it in.
Yeah, he coined it in. Pop, coined it in.
He
so,
coined it in.
listen, give it here, because I want to get to why I picked this up. Because, yes, a disco track made by Burnley Building Society with the lyrics involving, building your dreams and getting a house and stuff.
Terrible lyrics.
That's enough for me to
And-
go...
Can we just talk about the vocal performance again?
Well, no, we'll get there in a minute.
Okay.
Let me get there in a minute. So, here's your context. It's a disco track. It's a little bit of music that says, build your dreams, blah, 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 Burnley Building Society. And then I was like, that's good enough for the podcast already. And then I looked at who wrote the song. Words and music, Salman Rushdie. Salman Rushdie wrote this, the guy from the Satanic Verses.
The guy who is a famous award-winning author of the genre known as magic realism, Paul.
So, and as most people will probably know him about the fatwa he had on him because of the book he released, which upset certain religious groups. So I was like, why the fuck did Salman Rushdie write a disco track for the Burnley Building Society?
Because he worked for an ad agency.
It turns out. It did. I didn't know this at all because I was like, oh, what was he doing around about then? And it turns out that when he came to the UK, he began work as a copywriter for the advertising agency Ogilvy and Mather. Is that how you pronounce it? Mather. Where he came up with the irresistible phrase for Aero chocolate.
Oh.
And also came up with the naughty but nice for the cream cakes.
That's genius. Naughty but nice, isn't it?
Just look at that. Light as a feather and trembling with naughtiness. Of course, the trouble with me is I never could say no.
Fresh cream cakes. Naughty.
But nice.
He wrote the line, that'll do nicely for American Express.
I love his work. I'm loving his work. I like that irresistible. That's great.
And
also naughty but nice. That's all-time classic.
They fell into the parlance of us growing up. I remember saying shit like that.
He came up with it.
Naughty but nice.
Very simple, but
Yeah.
I mean, he was obviously a good ad guy, copywriter.
Was Nash, that'll do nicely, was that the animated credit card thing?
Yes, I believe so.
Or was that Gyro?
No, it wasn't the animated card.
It was. It was animated, because remember, Gyro was the other card who was hopeless. Oh, here's Gyro.
Yes,
no, that was Barclaycard.
There was
that was
I think
Barclaycard.
these were ads where it was
Welcome
like
to Old Men Remember. Incorrectly.
it was just some guy who's like, I'm at a she place, and it's like someone's like, I haven't got the money or whatever, and then he goes, here's my
American Express. He goes, that'll do nicely.
Yes.
Because there will always be the quiet weekend away.
Queen Anne suite and dinner. And then there are the bar bills for your little celebration last night.
Michael, the car isn't big.
All right, Anna, all right, we'll get another one.
The better alternative.
Yes, that'll do nicely.
The impromptu lunch. There will always be the American Express card. Welcome around the world. And just around the corner.
American Express.
Oh, that'll do nice.
To apply, take a form. The American Express card.
I used to say that when I was making love to ladies. It's fun. I would go up to them and say, unzip it
When
and
you
go.
used to make love to ladies.
Yeah, say, would you like this? And they
Before
would
the
say,
horse work.
and then I would make them say, that'll do nicely.
Paul.
And then I'd pop them the old slippery finger. Anyway,
the finger after you've been. That's strange.
doesn't matter.
Anyway.
And then he collaborated.
Fine, if that's what you want to do.
And then during his time as a copywriter, he worked with a musician called Ronnie Bond and created this song, which was sung by George Chandler, Eli Silverman. Tell me more about George Chandler.
He was in a group called Olympic Runners, a Brit funk group.
Yeah.
Very much in the same scene that Steve Walsh would have been involved with.
Yeah, good point.
They were multi-ethnic. They had black guys and white guys in the Olympic Runners. I like Olympic Runners. They do disco and they did a lot of funk. It's funk and disco, essentially.
Anyway.
Some good tunes. And their biggest tune, Sir Dance-A-Lot.
Yes, yeah. That's
which is very much disco-y, boogie-y.
Boogie woogie.
But can I just say one other thing that occurred to me?
Yeah.
Isn't it weird how American Express is always like, oh yes, that'll do nicely. We're the shit, the high prestige card. And in fact, you see everywhere in restaurants, shops, all over the place. We don't take American Express.
Not any fucking more anyway.
No, but you see those signs everywhere, don't you?
That won't
no
do nicely.
Amex. It's always there's no Amex everywhere in London. So it's like, it's a fucking useless card.
It is now, especially more so now anyway, because of PayPal and Google Pay and all those fucking things.
I guess so, but
yeah, it's all.
Sorry, I just wanted to bring that up because it's funny that that'll do nicely. It fucking won't do at all.
For extra information, Ronnie Bond, the other guy who helped write this with Salman Rushdie, he was in the Trog Trogs in the early days. He was the original. He was one of the drummers in the early years of the Trogs. Who, as everyone might know, did "Lovers All Around You," isn't it?
Wild Thing.
Yeah, Wild Thing as well. Yeah. So they probably get nice. Well, I'm about to say they probably get good residuals, but I'm guessing because of the makeup of that band and how many members came and went in that time, I bet it's really fucking difficult to get money their way.
Also, everyone in that era, the 60s, was totally ripped off terribly by the record bosses. Weren't they?
Yeah.
So they ended up with bullshit.
The labels took all the.
They didn't get the residuals.
Yeah.
Same old story. Yeah.
So just to wrap this up, if you're interested, Burnley Building Society was incorporated. It doesn't
exist anymore, right?
No, it was at the time the largest building society in Lancashire and the 6th in the whole of the United Kingdom. They had a motto: "By service, we progress." Anyway, eventually they merged with Abbey National in 1996.
Yeah, they all do in the end.
And then Abbey National disappeared, didn't it? Eventually,
yeah, they all do in the end.
And yeah, because all the building societies closed when they went public to make money for owners and stocks, and then banks bought them.
They
so
all do in the end.
There you go. They all do in the end, don't they?
Do.
That's the story.
Now we need to
Best
judge
Dreams.
this, and we should say the B-side, Paul. Don't forget the B-side.
Don't forget the B-side. It's just a nice piece. Well, it's not a nice piece of music at all. It's called "Dream On." It's instrumental, and it's just this song without the singing,
without the singing,
without
which
George
does improve
Chandler.
it slightly because it's really bad. I mean, I like Olympic runners, but
Yeah.
it's not the vocals from the Olympic runners that really stand out.
No, but
Let's
I
put it
also
that
think
way.
the mix of this doesn't serve his voice particularly well
No,
anyway.
and it feels rushed, doesn't it? The whole production,
It feels more like he sang over a karaoke track rather
which
than
was the track that they played
Yeah.
on the B-side. Yeah, so
and they haven't mixed it very well because his voice sounds brighter than the actual disco track underneath.
and it doesn't sound like he's well rehearsed in the song either, does it?
Good Earth Studios. It was recorded in, just for those listening who
Oh no,
want
that's
to know.
that's a Good Earth. That's very
well known and respected.
It is well known.
Okay,
I'm sure.
there
yeah.
you go. So, is it a splatter or a platter?
It's another splatter for me. I'm sorry, Paul.
I mean, apart from the novelty of it all and Salmon
Interesting.
Rushdie, I would also go with splatter as well.
So we've got one platter because you were interested in Stevie Walsh.
Yeah. And look, here's the thing. I could put that on maybe at a disco and people might carry on dancing.
No.
But I couldn't do that. I said
no.
might.
You'd have better chance of putting that on at a disco. I'm sorry.
So, hang on. If you were doing a blues kitchen and you put this or that on, you think this would go down better than that?
Undoubtedly.
Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Right.
Wouldn't that be great if
It
I had
would.
the balls to do that?
Just drop in Steve Walsh
Oh, we're so bad.
or a Salman Rushdie disco hit, which is a sentence I never thought I'd say. There we go. Right, let's wrap this fucking
Okay.
show up.
It's always the same, isn't it?
It's always the same. We come
They
to
all
the end.
do. They all do in the end.
They all do in the end.
All podcasts, Paul.
They all do in the
They
end.
all do come to it.
They
in
all
the
do
end.
in the end come
It
to
comes
the
to
end.
the end.
In the end, they come to the end in the end, don't they?
They all do in the end.
Stop saying this because I want to actually do the admin and move on.
Oh,
So,
go and do the ficking admin then, you twaz.
right, so if you want anything Cheap Show related in your life, your one-stop shop is our website, thecheapshow.co.uk. For there is a page for nearly every single episode we've made with pictures and sometimes videos to give you added context.
Pictures and videos.
Our podcast is in part supported by our fantastic Patreon supporters who give what they can, but only if they can, monthly.
Scruffle, laffle, laffle.
And that
Extra beard wipe.
And that is patreon.com/cheap show. There are years of extra podcasts and commentaries and behind the scenes and videos and walkabouts and magazines and all sorts.
Kaspruggle.
At the different tiers, you'll get different access to different things, but go and explore it. And if you want to help support this podcast, patreon.com/cheap show.
Scruggle.
And our website's also a one-stop shop for our links to YouTube, social media platforms. Wherever you want to find us, you'll find us. We're on all platforms. And also, importantly, if you do enjoy us and you like us, spread the word. Social media is
Spread your cheeks, Paul.
is burning up around the planet. And so if you really want us to grow and you want to help us do that, then yeah, give us a retweet, give us a like, tell your friends, that kind of thing. Review us on places like Good Pods or Spotify. We can review an episode and that bubbles us up to the service where we might get spotted.
You know what might bubble up? You spread my beard out.
Yeah,
your
fat chin.
A little glob.
Your weird fat chin.
I haven't got a weird fat chin.
You
Why do
do.
you have to attack me? I wasn't saying anything about you. I was doing something about my beard.
You said my glasses made me look like a psychopath.
They really do, Paul, and it's
I disagree.
quite disturbing.
I disagree. What else is there? Okay, so yeah, if you were a patron as well, you can also get very early access to our live show in October at the Cheerful Earful Podcast Festival. So if you want to get early access to tickets, you can become a patron. The tickets don't go on sale for the general public until I think June, where they announced the lineup
Oh, they haven't
officially.
yet. Okay,
No.
so this is
So
still
it's-
relevant to
it's
the patrons.
Only way to get tickets right now and early access and secure your seat at that show.
And you can listen also if you're a patron to the other 2 episodes currently existing of Night Bussing.
Oh, yes,
Our
Night
little spin-off
Bussing.
podcast where me and Paul get on a night bus.
It's that simple, and we just nitter-natter away. You may have heard it an episode or 2 ago. That was our pilot, but for any other episodes going forward, Patreon only if you're interested. What else? Bartians magazines also now available with Patreon. That we had a great response to our Bartian reunion thing, so that's been nice to see. I think that's it, isn't it, admin-wise? Got the live show and review us
fine.
online and stuff, and
Please
that's
listen to my House of Pickled Sound show,
Yeah.
my music radio show on Soho Radio, every 2 weeks on a Sunday, 2 till 4.
And that's it, I think, for this week on the podcast. Now, I'm going to have to go and get a mop and clean out his pod, because he can't afford another professional crew to go in and clean all that
Why
out.
do you even worry? He adds nothing. He
Mate,
adds nothing.
if I came into your room and just come everywhere, you wouldn't be happy with that, would you?
So what? That's a machine. I don't give a shit. I care about the dog.
Mate, he's got
I've
feelings.
been feeding the Randy dog.
Trackbot is the latest in
I've
AI.
been feeding the Randy dog.
What have you been feeding it?
Potassium-rich foods.
Mate, you're going to make...
Magnesium and potassium-rich foods, if you know what I mean.
Mate,
It adds to the weightage.
It's going to come out real thick and creamy.
Randy!
Get that dog away
Randy.
from me. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Trackbot don't need this. Trackbot don't need this. No. 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 Mucky puppy.
Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, goodbye, everyone. Only what podcast ends with a dog coming on a robot?
I mean, it keeps happening every time it always ends that.
It always
ends
goes
up
that
like
way, doesn't it? It always ends with a dog coming on a robot. This always happens.
Really going for
It
it.
fucking
in there as
stinks as well. That's just a really fucking eggy cum.
It must be all the potassium-rich
Fuck me,
foods
that's
I've been
nasty.
I've been feeding him. I want that robot gone.
There's lashings of it on the carpet
There's
as well.
lashings
I'm
everywhere.
going to have to let it dry out and then beat it with a carpet
he's
beater.
rolling it. You know, he's doing that thing that dogs do
yeah,
where he
he's
rolls
rolling in his
around in the
muck.
muck.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.